Going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now today we've got some exciting stuff to talk about. Exciting news, exciting, just the word exciting sums it up great. We've got the future of Indian cricket that I want to talk about in today's video. Look, I've been monitoring the domestic formats, the Ranji Trophy, and now, the Vijay Hazare Trophy. There was also that T20 comp that was going on. Not the IPL, but like the domestic version. So a lot of domestic cricket is happening in India at the moment. Now, firstly, where I wanna before people get into the comments, I know people are already typing and saying, it's only domestic form in India. It's not as important as doing it on international. But that's where it all starts. If you are dominating domestic formats, dominating, you deserve a spot in the international teams. It means great things for your future. You look at anyone in any domestic form across the world. If you are doing well, you're more than likely going to be a pretty solid player, at least at international level. You only got to look at someone like... I know this is a weird comparison, but Will Bukovsky obviously only played the one test match, but as long as he gets his concussion issues under control, he'll be an absolute superstar for Australia. Cam Green for Australia currently. Those are just two examples that come to the top of my mind. But we are here to talk about the future of Indian cricket, and the first guy I want to talk about is this man, Ruturaj Gaikwad. Now, everyone should know that name by now. Obviously, lit up the IPL. Did he end up winning the Orange Cap? I think he might have ended up winning the Orange Cap in the IPL this season. If not, he was at least top three with Faf and Rahul. I think it might have been in the top three. But, we have to go over his stats at the moment. I've been monitoring his statistics. Shout out to Crick Crazy Johns on Twitter. Go follow him for all your cricket news. But he shares it all the time whenever it's happened. And these are his 5 scores so far of this season for Ruturaj Gaikwad. 136 off 112 deliveries. Great. 154 not out off 143. Spectacular. 124 off 129. Great. 21 off 18. Not ideal. But at the very least, that isn't a 0 or a 1. Because 21 runs can be the difference between winning and losing. So, and then his most recent score of 168 off 132 deliveries. I'll say it again. 168 runs off only 132 deliveries. It's nothing short of incredible. He does have another stat here that I want to go through. Where is it? I think it's up a little bit. No. Here we go. All right, Ruturaj Gaikwad in the Vijay Hazare Trophy this year. 5 matches, 603 runs, high score of 168, and average of 150. Let me put that into perspective. Every time Ruturaj Gaikwad has stepped out onto the pitch this year in all 5 games, or after these 5 games, he is expected to at least score 150. That is nuts. 112 strike rate, 451 fours and 19 sixes. Ends his dream season in 50 over format in domestic. So he's only going to play the 5 games this year. I don't think the team he plays for has made it through to the playoffs or whatever it's called, which is unfortunate because he's probably carrying his team, isn't he? But now I actually want to go back to this post right here. So I want to go back to this and now read some of the comments while we're here. It's what we like to do on Twitter. Is he playing too good of quality of bowling as shit? Say this because Tin Pot Bart... What? I was going to... Okay. Eat, sleep, 100, repeat. I like that. Leave a like on that one. That's funny. Okay, that's in Hindi. More Hindi. I guess Kohli and Padikkal. Sure, Gaikwad share this record with 400s. Superb player of spin. Loves to bat deep and really good at hitting different parts of the ground. Future superstar. Absolutely. We're still going through. Still just going through. I mean, picture of Virat, nice. Most hundreds, so all these guys are on the same now. It's just incredible. Yeah, incredible. I mean, he's batting incredibly well at the moment. And there is one more player that I want to talk about. So let's jump into the second player. All right, I'm actually trying to find the statistics of the next player I want to talk about. But while I'm scrolling through Twitter, I do see a Yuzi Chahal in the Vijay Hazare Trophy this year. 3 for 42, 2 for 31, 3 for 48, 3 for 43, 3 for 46. Look, I just wanted to quickly touch on it. Everyone knows I love Yuzi. Deserves his spot back in the Indian setup. I have found the player that I wanted to talk about, the next and the last player that I want to talk about as the future of Indian cricket. Now, again, shout out to Crazy Johns, the man. But we've got batting and bowling performance of the man Venki Iyer in the Vijay Hazare 2021/22 trophy. All right, firstly, first game, he had an off game. 14 runs, 1 for 59 with the ball, bowled all 10 overs, which is the thing to take note of. The second game, 112 of 82 with 3 for 59 off 9 overs with the ball. Outstanding match. Next game, 71 of 49 and 2 for 58 off 10 overs. Solid game. His fourth game, 151 off 113, which is absurd, and 2 for 64 off 10 overs, which is an incredible match. Comfortably man of the match. He would have gotten man of the match, I would have thought, in at least 3 of these games. At the very least 2 of these games, but this is the future all-rounder. You know, when you have guys like Hardik Pandya that have been taking that role of recent times, of that all-rounder, of course Jadeja is the best all-rounder in the world. He plays all 3 formats. You know, I'm not saying that Venkatesh Iyer replaces Jadeja, but if you need a backup all-rounder in any format of cricket, in my opinion, play Venkatesh Iyer. I think you've got to forget about someone like Hardik Pandya. I mean, it's probably harsh to say that, you know, but in Test cricket at least, or ODI cricket, if I was an Indian fan, I would feel more comfortable going into a big game of cricket, like a semi-final in an ODI World Cup, with Venkatesh Iyer bowling 10 overs and batting at 6, than Hardik Pandya bowling 10 overs and batting at number 6. I mean, who would you feel more comfortable with at the moment? I'd probably rather Venki Iyer. You know, we've had a small glimpse of him at international level so far. He looks the complete player. I mean, he's only going to get better with time. So is Ruturaj Gaikwad. And now let's go through the comments. I hope everyone else is just as excited as me. Looked like we found our seamer all-rounder for the next 2 World Cups. Hardik will come back soon. Now, again, I don't know how I feel about that, because, you know, Pandya's been injured of recent times, but every time he's bowled, it just hasn't been great. He has not bowled great in years, it feels like. I feel like Hardik Pandya maybe can have the spot in the T20 World Cup, but I feel ODI cricket, I would much rather Venkatesh Iyer at this point. I did see this. This is the celebration of Venkatesh Iyer celebrating his 100th. He's 100. Yeah, I mean, he's just batting incredibly. He's batting out of this world. Let's go through it. Better than Ian Botham, Jack Callis, Ben Stokes, Shane Watson, and Kapil Dev combined. And Vijay Shankar, fair enough. Some people make me laugh. So did KKR do the right thing? Absolutely. But hey, I mean, that's going to cap it off, guys. I just really wanted to come on here, give an update, and just talk about the future of cricket. Not just Indian cricket, but cricket in general. Venkatesh Iyer, Ruturaj Gaikwad. You've still got such a young core there of Shubman Gill, Jaiswal from Rajasthan Royals, who you guys know I'm so excited by. I mean, you still got Bishnoi. You've got Prithvi Shaw. I'm forgetting so many people. Shreyas Iyer, Rishabh Pant is still young. I mean, there is so much exciting talent coming out of India. And Arshdeep Singh, the man. I mean, it's super exciting, and that's why I have been asking of recent weeks, to keep in touch with these scores, and I've really been keeping up to date with Indian domestic leagues just to see how these players go. And I mean, they're a class above. They're way too good for this league. But hey, that is going to cap it off, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Are you guys most excited? Who are you most excited for? Do they play in any of the next 2 World Cups, either of them? If you had to make your 11 today, would you have Ayer or Gaikwood in either of the World Cup 11s? Let me know. Hey, that's going to cap it off, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.